Evening, everybody. Hello from station KE5NGM, Southwest Fort Worth. Looks like the outbound internet connection is going to work like it's supposed to this evening, so hopefully we don't have any issues with the stream. And then let me think of what else we need to talk about here. I think that's about it. So looking forward to the net and hopefully catch everybody here in a bit. Hey there, BSD. How are you this evening? Hopefully things are going well. Last time I looked at propagation, there was some green up to the northeast. So might be able to get you in direct. I'm hopeful. Well, for this net, I've printed out my old county map would only go to about Hopkins, Delta, Lamar, and then to Taylor County to the west. My new map goes all the way out to Nolan and Bowie, Harrison. Not that we're going to get any of those stations in out there, but I wanted to be ready with a new map in case we did. I'll try not to leave out Tarrant like I did the other night. In fact, I think I'm going to go Parker, Johnson, Tarrant. I don't know. Haven't decided yet.
B5WB.
Is the frequency in use? This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf, Mike. All right, I didn't hear anybody out there, so I am Trey, and this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday night at 8 p.m. on 146.580. This is a directed net, and I'll call for a round of check-ins county by county. Before we kick things off, a few additional information on a few extra things that we run during the net. There are 2 listen-in frequencies, 145.310 out of Weatherford and 444.925 from the Chalk Mountain repeater. Tyler, WZ5TX, makes those available to us, and they do make the net more enjoyable, especially for me. I wish I could use it tonight to get the western stations because not my best direction. And then I provide a YouTube stream from my location in southwest Tarrant County. If you're outside of the aforementioned repeaters, just search North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net or my call sign KE5NGM, and it should pop up. Tiffany, I believe, is running net logger this evening, and we certainly appreciate that. And Top for warming up the frequency for us, and I guess we're going to get started. Let's keep it a little bit normal and then maybe change things up depending on how far west we're going, and start with Parker County check-ins. Come with your call now. Hold on, let's not do that. Any first-time check-ins or newly licensed hams or upgrades, they'll come to the front of the line. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Juliet Hotel. To the 155.
And Trey, I had a mobile in Dallas County. I just had him QSY here from 5-2. Maybe I can try and pull him in.
All right, let's see what we can do. All right, had a great copy on WJH, but I didn't get I think it was W5WJH. Tell me your name, location, and what kind of station you're running this evening. W5WJH, are you still with us?
QSL, I think so. Looks like I'm putting out, but anyway, do you have a copy on me? Over.
I do, about S8.
Okay, that's good. I think my foot slipped off the switch here. Name is Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, Lima. I'm located here in beautiful downtown Euless, and I am running a Yaesu station for the most part. I have a FTDX5000MP Limited for HF, and I have a FT-991A that I work HF, VHF, and UHF off of. The 5K, I have a DMU 2000 with it, and 2 micro tuning units, one for 8040, the other one for 3020, and it's certainly a pleasure to be in here with everybody this evening. My first time aboard, and I am also a net controller on 10 meters, 28.460 on Sunday and Wednesday evenings. It's a 1010 International Nets. You don't have to be a member to check in, but we'd certainly like to hear from you. And I've already spoken more than I usually do on the radio, so we'll back out and give it back to you, Trey. KE5NGM's W5WJH.
Well, good deal, Bill. Nice to meet you, and heard you and Romy talking earlier about that net, so I'll have to search out some more information. We appreciate you checking in. I'm going to clear with W5WJH, and then the next station I had the KM5 Perfect, and then it dropped out. If you can still hear me, come with your call again. We'll see if we can't get you in. KM5ZO, I believe. I know that's Tony. I've talked to you a few times, had breakfast with you a few weeks ago, and yeah, I don't. You were a little scratchy to me this evening, but we got you in there. And Romy, if you're there, can you confirm his call just to make sure I've got it down right?
Yeah, KM5ZO. And I had a guy on 5-2. I sent him this way. He's mobile in Dallas from out of town. So maybe we can pull him in too. Are you there in the mobile in Dallas or no?
Kilo 5, Victor Sierra Lima.
All right, Kilo Fox 5. Give me your suffix again, my man.
Kilo 5, Victor Sierra Lima.
Okay, Trey, I got Kilo Foxtrot 5, November Romeo uniform, and name is Mike Alpha Tango Tango, Matt, I believe. Is that correct, Matt, or did you say Mark? Mobile. He's running a Kenwood TM71 Alpha. That's a 65-watt mobile, I believe. And then just some sort of a Comet SBB. I lost him on the end there. He's over on State Highway 183 in Dallas County somewhere. So, Trey, KF5NRU, that's Matt, mobile in Dallas County. First time checking. I think he's in out of town or visiting. Back to net control, NAWWR.
All right, Romy, did I copy KF5NRU, November Romeo uniform?
Yes, sir. That's what I got from him.
Perfect. Well, we're glad to have Matt in the log, and yeah, we'll clear with you, Romy. Thanks for relaying him in. We also picked up K5VSL, got you in the log. Are you new to the net? K5VSL, are you still there? Well, he was definitely there earlier, so he's in the log, and we're going to certainly count that. Any other newly licensed hams, new check-ins, upgrades, anything like that? I know they were giving testing over there in at the Cowtown Ham Fest. Might have had some upgrades over there.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Victor Oscar Chad. New to your net. Member of the Tri-County Amateur Radio Club. Spend more time on 10 meters running FT8 than I do on the UHF VHF, but I know Top and a couple other members of your club, of your net, and I figured I'd give it a shot tonight. So with that, KI5OVO, back to net.
Well, good deal, Chad. I appreciate you checking in, and yeah, had you a good 40 over here into Southwest Fort Worth. That was KI5 Oscar Victor Oscar. Welcome, and thanks for checking in. Any other newly licensed hams, new check-ins before we move on?
Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Zulu Delta.
Juliet 5 Charlie Alpha Romeo Billy in Richland Hills.
Okay, Billy, I heard you, but there was one before you, and I just caught the Delta Juliet Delta. Come with your call one more time.
That's Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Zulu Delta.
All right, Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Zulu Delta. Tell me your name and location.
Jaden from Arlington.
All right, Jaden, over there in Arlington, you're coming in fine over here into Southwest Fort Worth. We got you in the log. Thanks for checking in with us. And then the next station, come with your call.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Alpha Romeo, Philly, and Richland Hills.
All right, Net Control recognizes Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Alpha Romeo. That's Billy over there in Richland Hills. What is your operating conditions this evening? What kind of station are you running?
I've got an Anytone 578 with a mag mount antenna about 7-8 feet up, running I think 55 watts.
S6X7 into Southwest Fort Worth. I appreciate you checking in. We'll clear with KJ5CAR and see if there's any other new check-ins, newly licensed hams. Come with your call now. Tiffany, I know that's Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, and I think he's got a relay, but I can't pull him in. Do you mind getting the information for me?
I believe he was relaying Whiskey Delta 5, Bravo, November Alpha. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right, I believe he said Rocky and Wichita Falls. Whiskey Delta 5, Bravo, November Alpha.
Well, good deal. Does that mean that I'm getting to Wichita Falls? I don't know, but I'll take it either way. WD5, Bravo, November Alpha. I think that is Rocky, it says in NetLogger. So glad to have you in the log. That's a great check-in. I don't know if we've had a station from up that direction. Top, did you have a copy on him?
Negative. I can hear Wiley doing the relay, but I cannot hear the Wichita Falls station, unfortunately. Maybe Jerry out in Graham could hear him. I'm not sure.
Might be one of those weird condition nights. Either way, we got him in the log. All right, any other new stations to the Simplex net or newly licensed or upgraded hams? Come with your call now. Do we have any relays? Then I think it's officially time to get started and kick things off over in Parker County. Let's come with your call now.
K5 Delta Charlie.
Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra.
We picked up K5 Delta Charlie, and then we picked up KG5 November Quebec Sierra, I believe, and I think that's Warren over there in Parker County. And then I think, Tiffany, I see you got some question marks there. Do you have another station in there? Any other Parker County stations wish to check in?
KI5NXR.
All right, got you in the log there, Tiffany. Glad you got checked in there officially with us. And I know Mike VSP, he's over at was at this Cowtown Ham Fest, and then Wayne FPD was over there as well. So this we might have a light time out there in parts to the west. And I know I'm going to need some relay help, but let's go ahead and call for Palo Pinto County. Come with your call now. I think you're hearing folks that I'm not. So if you've, do you mind making a call out to the west? Go ahead and call on Palapinto, Stevens, Eastland, Erath. I know you're going to have better luck with them than I am.
I don't think I would be the best person for that. I normally cannot hear those stations, and tonight I've got a super amount of noise. I can barely hear you.
Well, then that's trouble. Then I'm sorry, Tiffany. Okay, well then we'll we'll try a different route. I'm going to go ahead and call for the aforementioned counties. So how about let's do Stevens, Eastland, Erath, Shackelford, any of those counties up to the west. I'm going to turn down my squelch, and we'll see if we can't get you in.
Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel Bill Morgan Mill.
I was able to pick up KG5HTH, Hotel Tango Hotel, and then KB5 Alpha. I had a uniform Oscar. Is that correct?
I got, I think, KB5AKO, Victor and Bluffdale.
AKO, that sounds right. All right, we got you in the log there, Victor from Bluffdale. And had you there for a minute, a good S2, S3, you were readable, but conditions got away.
You want me to give it a try?
Go ahead, Tiffany, see what you can do.
This is KI5NXR assisting the net control, North Central Texas Simplex net. If you are west and south of Aleta, which is Parker County, South Parker County, please come with your call signs now. Nothing heard, sir. Back to net.
Thank you, Tiffany. There was somebody trying to break my squelch there, but I couldn't pick them up. Do we have any relays? WC, go ahead with the relay. Picked up Alpha, Quebec, Victor. Tiffany, did you catch the first part of that?
Yes, sir. I copied KK5AQV. Is that Lurch?
Yeah, Riley, that's Mark in Hood County. That is Mark in Hood County, W5 and LD.
Roger, I got it this time.
All right, and speaking of Hood County, I'm going to go ahead and call on them next. Hood County, come with your call now.
K5 Echo Sierra Victor.
I for sure picked up K5ESV. That's Clayton down there in Granbury. And then there was another station that started in a K, but I couldn't pull out the rest of it. Do you mind trying it one more time? KK5LQ, you came up there this time. We got you in the log. All right, let's clear with Hood County. And do you have any relays for Hood County? Because that's not my best location over there. Go ahead, relay. KI5WSN we got in the log. I heard George that time. I think that's KF5 Quebec Echo Zulu. George down there in Granbury. Any other Hood County stations I didn't hear? Do we have any relays or any other stations wish to check in? I'm going to clear with Hood County, and we're going to move down to Somerville County. Come with your call now.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
All right, picked up Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta. I got a good strong S56 signal here into southwest Fort Worth. Any other stations in Somerville County? I had somebody with no audio there. All right, let's clear with Somerville, and then we'll move down to Bosque County.
WC5WC, and I just realized my amp is off, so you might hear me now.
WC5WC, much better now. In fact, if you don't mind, while I got you, if you'll call for Hill, Bosque, Hamilton, Coryell, Mills, the usual folks down there, I would sure appreciate it.
Roger, this is WC5 assisting the new control for North Central Texas Simplex net. We'll start with Bosque County. Is there any stations in Bosque County that would like to check in? I got two stations. First one I copied, KB5HE Tom in Walnut Springs, and the other one I missed. Say again. All right, KI5YVI Mobile, Bosque County. Are there any others while we're on the roll? Go over to Hill County. Anybody in Hill County would like to check in? Okay, I got WX5CTC mobile. Anybody else? Copy N5TCH in Whitney. Anyone else? Okay, we're going to move on to the south, McLennan County. Anyone in McLennan County? Okay, I got 35 AWW Brady, and the Kilo Charlie 5, I missed the rest of it. Say it again. You're kind of noisy. Brady, can you relay that? Okay, I got it. Kilo Charlie 5, Alpha Delta Mike in Waco. Anyone else in McLennan like to check in? Okay, moving on around to Coryell County. Anyone in Coryell County want to check in? heard. Hamilton County. Anybody in Hamilton County? Nothing heard. Last county will be Comanche. Anybody in Comanche County like to check in? Oh boy, that's sure noisy. Try it again. Okay, copy W5PTM in Comanche. Roger, W5ATM. Roger, copy WA5YME.
Like I always say, this is the part that I feel bad that
Anyone
people
else?
around the Metroplex can't hear as well, so we have to wait through it. But we'll be there before you know it.
Okay, that completes my list. Net control, did you get the stations?
I think Tiffany got most of it. Since you're running net logger, do you want to read them off to us?
All right, let's see. Where do we want to back up to? Could somebody give me the prefix on the station that ended in Hotel Alpha Echo?
That's KD5, Hotel Alpha Echo.
Roger, thank you. So KD5, Hotel Alpha Echo, WX5CTC, N5TCH, W5AWW, KC5ADM, W5ATM, WA5YME. Did I miss any?
I think you got them all.
Roger, back to net.
Thank you, Tiffany, and thank you, WC5WC. We got, let's see here, we got KD5 Hotel, or I'm not even going to try to read all these off. That is Thomas down there in Meridian, I think. WX5CTC and N5TCH. W5AWW, that's Brady down there in Crawford. That's a bit of a haul. And then KC5ADM out of Waco, another bit of a haul. And then WA5YME, Winston down there in Comanche. I think that, did we get KI5YVI in the log?
No, sir, but I saw somebody mention it on AIM. I'll go ahead and put it in.
Good deal, because I did hear him direct, believe it or not. Okay, I appreciate it, Tiffany. Thank you, WC5WC. We're going to clear with them, and we're going to move up here a little bit closer to home and call on Johnson County. Come with your call now.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Bravo.
KB5 WB.
KI5 UWK.
All right, picked up Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey. Picked up W5 Kilo Bravo Bravo. That's Kyle down there in Crowley. No Kyle for a long time. Actually worked with him. And let's see, who else did we pick up? I picked up KB5WB, and then the last station, KI5. Was it ZWK? Or if I can get a relay, I would certainly take it.
It was KI5UWK.
Penetrated off.
I did get a KI5UWK. I'm not exactly sure where they're located, but Romy, did you have a direct copy on them?
Absolutely. Aren't you here in Euless or no? UWK, what's your location? NAWR.
Over.
Yeah. Huey in Euless there. He probably misheard you there. Yeah, he's in Euless there, Trey. Back to net control on AWWR.
Good deal, Romy. Thanks. We got him in the log. Any other Johnson County stations? Well, let's move up here to Tarrant County. Come with your call now.
Kilo India 5, Foxtrot Lima Echo.
Kilo Bravo 5, Romeo Mike. Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
November 8, Whiskey Romeo.
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray.
Kilo Juliet 5, Bravo Tango.
Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Hotel India.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Whiskey Delta 5, Mike.
Let's hold it right there for a second. I got KI5FLE, that's Brian over there in West Fort Worth. KB5RM, that's Les in Arlington. WA5USY, got you in the log. Let's see, then Romy N8WWR, got you in there. KFX, I got to cheat and look at NetLogger here. N5KFX, is that the correct call?
Roger. November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray.
November 5, Kilo Foxtrot X-Ray. All right, got you in the log there. And then KI5BBT. Is that the correct call, or the first part of it? I know the BBT is correct.
Kilo Juliet.
KJ5, Bravo Tango. All right, we got you in the log that time. And then Keith, my neighbor, KI5HXK. Then KF5RHI, that's Richard not too far down the hill from HXK. N3DME, that's Dave over there in Euless. And then WD5M on the remote base. Did I miss anybody else in Tarrant County?
Really?
KF5ZO.
I got it really.
Tony, you came up a whole lot that time. I got you in the log, KM5ZO. Remind me what kind of operating conditions you've got over there. I know you just got a new shack built, so tell us what radio and antenna you're running over there.
Okay, well, I just switched radios over. This one has a little more power. This is, I'm currently right now on ICOM 5100A, but I'm running, the other radio I was on before didn't had half the power was the ICOM 970A, and that's a almost single sideband, and I have an ICOM 7610, ICOM 765, and a vintage rig HF as well, and I hope to be bringing into the shack later this week the 9700. So we were in stock power, and for the most part, we were out of honey for a while, getting back into it, so we go to my station and update some old stuff to this stuff.
Well, hey, we're glad to have you in the log, and it sounds like you're running quite the ICOM shop over there, so you must be an ICOM guy.
Yeah, kind of. I also have a kit with 450S for the mobile as well.
Well, good deal. Thanks, Tony. I'm going to clear with you and call for any other Tarrant County stations that wish to check in.
Recheck.
I got a relay.
I tell you what, Remy, let's go with the relay first. What do you got?
K2ROG. Greg, can you want to try net control again? See if we can hear you. It's K2ROG, Greg and Euless.
K2ROG, you came up a little bit that time. If I had to copy you, we could probably get it down, but it might take us a couple of times. So Thank you, Romy, and thank you, Greg, for getting in the log there. We got you in. And then the other station with the recheck.
Hey, that was me, N3DME. Romy picked him up. I wanted to be sure you could hear ROG. Thank you very so much. N3DME, standing by.
NAW.
N3DME, you're up at about 20 over, so that's one of the strongest I've heard you. So good signal this evening. And Romy, of course, you do as the same. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get Ellis County out of the way, and then I'm going to get you, Romy, to make the calls to the points to the east. Let's go ahead and call for Ellis County. Come with your call now to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, K5, WXY.
All right, picked up K5, WXY. Any other Ellis County stations? All right, Romy, if you're available to make a Dallas call-in and points to the east call, go ahead.
And my pleasure there. This is November 8, Whiskey Romeo, assisting net control with the North Central Texas Simplex net. Looking for check-ins east of DFW Airport, specifically, but not limited to Dallas County, Collin County, eastern Denton County, Kaufman County, Rockwell County. If you can hear my voice and you're kind of sort of east of DFW Airport and you want to check in, please come now with your call sign phonetically. We would love to have you.
November 1, Delta Victor Mike.
November Charlie, 5 Papa. Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo uniform.
Okay, I got 3. I'd like to acknowledge N1DVM, NC5P, and KI5GBU. Anybody else in there before I slide those over to net control?
Kilo 5, X-Ray Victor.
Okay, I got you in there, K5WXP. That last station, you want to try it again? Can somebody relay for me or no? Okay, I got Kilo India 5 Delta. Give me that suffix again. I got KI5D. Give me that suffix again. I can't get that suffix. Has anyone else copied that station or no?
KI5FLE, I can copy him good to the Chalk Mountain repeater if y'all want me to tell you.
Yeah, what do you got, Brian?
It's Kilowatt India 5 Delta Quebec up in Grayson County.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll take that. We'll take Grayson. All right, so Trey, here's what I got so far. Thanks, Brian. I got N1DVM up there in Carrollton. I got old Doug there in Dallas, NC5P. Kilo India 5 Golf Bravo uniform, that's Shane over there in Irving. K5WXV, that's a Denton County there, Oak Point. And then the Grayson County, the KI5DQ, I'm sorry, Brian, what was it, DQ what?
Yeah, it was Kilowatt India 5 Delta Quebec, DQ.
Just DQ, okay, KI5DQ. KI5DQ, what are you running up there? Maybe Brian can relay in for us.
Okay, Brian, I
ICOM 9700. ICOM 9700.
He's running a ICOM 97. I'm sorry, IC 9700.
Okay, what kind of antenna? What height there, my man? Approximately, just to...
I'm looking at the map in Grayson County.
Was,
That's basically
I didn't
southern
just see
Oklahoma.
antenna roll,
So
but he said it was a
that's,
16 element, obviously Yagi.
Okay, we'll take it. Probably pointed down this way, I'm going to assume, or because the Chalk Mountain's in it. Okay, so, yeah, thank you, Brian, for your help there, sir. Yeah, Trey, that's what, let me make one more call. Anybody else east of DFW Airport, please come now.
Romy, I copied him Simplex here in Wasatch.
All right, hold on, I got somebody else in there, Gary. Whiskey 5, go ahead, Whiskey 5. Okay, we got Jay out there in Lowry Crossing, Collin County, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike. Here's what we're going to do if Jay doesn't mind there, Trey. We're going to make Jay make a couple calls. He got us a couple last time. Do you mind there, Trey?
Not at all, Romy. Go ahead.
Jay, you mind making a couple calls out your way, sir, or no? I'm going to turn it over to you right now, Jay. W5GM, NAWWR.
it sounds like he's going to stir up a few folks for us.
Jay, was that Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray? Okay, Jay, we appreciate you, sir. Appreciate everything you do, my man. So, Trey, here's my list. I'll go over one more time. N1 DVM, NC5P, KI5GBU, K5WXV, KI5DQ, W5GM, and then he picked up K5BYX. Back to you, NAWWR.
All right, Romy, thank you and everybody else. So I copied N1 DVM, NC5P, KI5GBU, KI5 Whiskey X-Ray Victor, KI5 Delta Quebec, and Gary had a direct copy on him in Ellis County, so we can officially count that, and W5GM, and then he picked up K5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray. Thank you, Romy. That's quite the haul. So we got them all in the log. In fact, I'm going to move down back to Ellis County. Gary, if you're still with us and you don't mind, you want to give a shout out to parts to the east of Henderson, Freestone, Van Zant. We can pick up any of those stations.
Alrighty, we'll do it on the vertical. It's Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee Waxahachie assisting the North Central Texas Simplex net control, looking for check-ins east and south of the Metroplex. Anybody wanting to check into the North Central Texas Simplex net, come now, east and south of the Metroplex. All right, WB5, I didn't write it down, BSD, Van Zandt County, they'll know who you are. Anybody else looking to check into the North Central Texas Simplex net, north and south of the, south and east of the Metroplex? Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray. Whiskey 5 Kilo Foxtrot X-ray. Got you that time in Mejia, Texas. Kilo 5 Whiskey Foxtrot X-ray. Anybody else? Okay, Trey, I didn't write them down. Did you copy them?
I did. I even copied W5BSD direct, so he came in good. Well, not great, but readable over here. So, and then did not get a copy on W5KFX. That's Keith down there in Mejia, but I am glad you got him relayed in. I'm going to clear with Ellis County and those stations out to the east. And let's see if we can't just give a general call to any station anywhere that hasn't checked into the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, and we will take your call now.
Kilo Fox 5, Victor, Sierra Papa, Mike in Parker County.
KJ5MH.
Can't believe I copied Mike.
All right, we picked up KF5VSP over there in Parker County. It was good to see you over at the Cowtown Hamfest. And KJ5MA, we picked you up. And let's see. Yeah. And I think I forgot some counties, one in particular. I'm going to move up to Top up there in Wise County. Do you want to make a call out your direction? I know we got Jerry and Graham that needs to check in, and almost forgot about you, Top. I feel bad. KE5NGM, or if you're there, come on and take it over.
No problem. Be glad to help. And yes, I can relay in Kilo Fox 5, Victor Bravo Lima. That's Jerry and Graham. He just checked in, and he's a 5-3 here in Wise County. All right, let me make some calls. This is KI5LET assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Let's start with Wise County. Any other Wise County check-ins? Please come now. Okay, there's Gary, Kilo India 5, Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. He's a 5-7. Any other Wise County check-ins? Come now. Okay, we'll try Jack County. We sometimes get a Jack County station. Jack County and Clay County. Check-ins, please come now. Nothing heard there. Let's go north. Montague County, Cook County. Montague, Cook. Please come with your call sign. Nothing heard there. I'll take a call sign from anywhere in Oklahoma. How about Collins, Fannin, Hunt, Delta, Lamar, Red River, Hopkins, any other counties in North Central Texas? Come with your call now. Okay, nothing else heard. Just Gary and Alvord. Good strong signal here. Uniform X-ray Fox, KI5 Uniform X-ray Foxtrot. Back to net control.
Well, thank you, Top. I appreciate you getting KF5 VBL in there, and then UXF in there, we certainly appreciate it. And thank you, Top, for getting you checked in there. Mike, if you're still around VSP, do you want to make a call out to just a general call to the west to see if there's somebody that I missed earlier?
Well, sure. While I'm in the neighborhood, this is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa, assisting net control from Parker County here. Are there any stations anywhere that have not checked in so far to the net? Please call now. I think that's Sweetwater Mike. Is that you out there? Okay, we got him this time. That is Mike out there in Sweetwater. Anybody else that has not checked in so far tonight to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Call now. All right, KJ5 Alpha Papa Sierra. That is Kyle down there in Dublin. How's it going tonight, Kyle? Good, man. You're about S4 into Parker County. Good copy. Anybody else that would like to check in late to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Last call for any late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Okay, Trey, did you copy KE5YF Mike in Sweetwater and KJ5 Alpha Papa Sierra?
Well, thanks, Mike. I'm glad we got the Sweetwater station in there. Yeah, I didn't have any luck. I copied him direct, but we got him in the log now. And then KJ5APS, that's Kyle down there in Dublin. So hopefully I'm going to get to make a direct contact with him at some point. And thanks, Mike. I'm going to clear with you, and then I think we have got it covered this evening. So at this point, I'm going to move along and see if anybody wishes to make a couple of calls on the frequency. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, and I am Trey, KE5NGM, and I will turn the frequency over to you to make a couple of calls. If you want to get on the list, come with your call now. Okay, I had a taker there, but I couldn't copy their call. Do I have a relay?
Relay?
Go ahead, Top.
That was Kilo India 5 Whiskey Alpha November. He wants to be a late check-in. He's 5'2" here in Wise County.
Well, that's great. We'll get him in the log. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Alpha November. You are in the log. All right, anybody want to get on the list? Propagation's not terrible, I don't think, so surely somebody wants to give it a whirl. Do I have any relays? All right, then I'm going to give it one more general call for late check-ins. I'd even take announcements. I know we got Cowtown Hamfest starting up in the morning over there. I was already over there today. I had quite a bit of stuff, so if you want to make it in over there, don't take the Forest Hill exit like I always do. Take the Wichita exit. Go down probably about a mile to the south, and it's on your left, and that's the exit off of 20. So they'll be out there tomorrow. And any other check-ins, come with your call now. Well, all right, I guess everybody wants to get up early in the morning, and it's almost 9, so I think we're right at time here. With that, I appreciate y'all letting me host the net. I sure enjoyed all the check-ins, all the YouTube viewers. Thanks to all the relay stations. Tiffany, really appreciate your help running NetLogger and being a relay station. That's a lot to keep track of. You notice I'm having a hard time writing them down over here, so that is a valuable job to me. And with that, y'all have a good weekend, and I say 7-3s, and we're going to close the net. This is KE5NGM, clear for now.
W5WJ 73s.
Thank you, Trey. KI5 FLE.
Well, folks out there on YouTube,
Great
looks
job,
like we had
Trey. Great job on NetLogger, Tiffany. KI5LET.
looks like we had 27 people stop by on YouTube, so that's pretty good. I really appreciate y'all tuning in, and like I said, appreciate all the NetLogger help.
Trey, you still around?
Everything. I got Gary here. I'm going to see what he's going on.
Yes, sir, I sure am. KE5NGM.
Yeah, I just looked up that W5KFX in Limestone County. He is 56.9 miles away from me.
You know what? I'm going to get out to Google Earth here and see what the distance between him and the Sweetwater station is, because that's a pretty good coverage we got.
We got a lot of relay stations, and some of them are big stations.
Trey, you talking about from here in Weatherford?
What was that?
That was Mike. Gary, he was talking about the distance between Weatherford and the station out there in Keith in Mahia. What I was going to do is look up the distance between the Sweetwater station and I think that our farthest one to the east would be Keith out there in Mahia, W5KFX. I was just curious on how much distance we were covering there, because I know it's quite a bit.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I did not realize you were talking to Gary. Hello, Gary. Well, it's 151 miles from here, so we'll see. But the second time he really came up, he was about an S3 here, so I'm glad I grabbed him. KF5VSP, I'll be listening.
Mike, I don't know if you can copy me or not, but I've got a copy on you, K5WXY.
KI5LET. I'm going to make a couple calls to people that were monitoring on NetLogger but didn't check in. Kilo Charlie 5, Yankee Lima, Ken in Hubbard, Hill County. Can you copy KI5LET, Wise County? Nothing heard there. November 5, Delta November. Jeffrey in Fort Worth. Can you copy KI5LET? And last call, Kilo, India 5, Victor Hotel Charlie. Mike and Olney out in Young County. Can you copy KI5LET? Okay, nothing heard there. I just thought I would check them. They're monitoring, but maybe they don't have the radio turned on. LET, clear and monitoring.
So, Trey, I can copy Mike. Apparently, he's not copying me.
Mike, Gary can copy you, but I don't think you're copying him. And by the way, the distance as the crow flies between Sweetwater and Mahia is 234 miles. Not bad for VHF.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the gain, the antenna gain by taking the epicenter of net control and then having your net relays on the perimeter. It's kind of like gain. And I cannot hear Gary. I am sorry.
Well, Mike is putting about 2 bars on this stupid bar graph meter, but he's clear.
Just barely hear you, Gary. Just barely.
That's okay. I need to put some more fire in the wire, and I've got that fixed and ready to put in line.
He said he needs to put some more fire in the wire. He's got that ready and fixed to put in line. And nothing to seize that going north and east. We had 150 miles between Sherman and Waco, so yeah, that's quite a range there.
Conditions were really strange tonight. Doesn't see.
How far was that Wichita County station?
I'm calculating from my house 132 miles, and I was hitting him with 25 watts. I didn't have my amplifier on. He had a good signal down here.
And now, Wiley, all of a sudden you're coming in strong. I got you at a 5.3, KI5 LET.
Yeah, well, earlier I forgot to turn the amplifier on, so this may be helping a little bit.
Oh, it's helping a whole lot.
I very seldom don't have an amplifier on because I just figure that I'm going to not tax the 991A, so I leave it on 5 watts and I let the amplifier do the work. So when I key and I don't hear that relay, I go, oh man, do I keep talking or do I stop and then re-key after I get it turned on?
Yeah, well, when I key, I have 2 or 3 relays that I listen for, and I didn't hear my amp relay, and it just kind of clicked slow on my brain tonight.
Well, I wish we could have gotten Wayne checked into the net. He was going to go up to the 2nd floor of the hotel over there, see if he could check in on an HT.
Trey, did you copy that session?
I did not.
He was asking about the ham fest.
Well, all right. So if you can relay to him, yeah, what is he wondering about?
I'm not copying him now. He was just put my noise when I heard him.
I'm going to cheat and turn on the Chalk Mountain repeater. Try it one more time.
He's talking to somebody in the club. The conditions tonight have been real weird. I was hearing my hay almost full scale on my man, and that's not normal.
Well, YouTube folks, I again appreciate y'all stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here this evening and end the stream, and hopefully we'll catch you in 3 weeks when I do it again, and then next week as a participant I'll be able to chat a lot more. Y'all take care and have a nice weekend. 7 3s all around.